Yeah, so Homan served in the previous Trump administration. He's kind of a lifelong um, law enforcement, immigration, like INS um, type of person. Been in the border patrol universe for 30 some odd years, maybe a little bit longer than that. Um, he he actually was appointed initially by Barack Obama as the Immigration and Customs Enforcement Executive Associate Director. So, um, we all kind of know him just because of, the last administration he worked for, but he initially got his foot in the door by Obama. So, yeah, thanks, Obama. Um, the he's sort of viewed as a bit of as a bulldog to get stuff done, which like this is not probably gonna go over well with anybody liberal listening to this, but it's just like that's the kind of person you want when you're trying to run like a donut shop, so to speak. So like you want someone that's actually just going to do the thing, because he's not a policy guy. He's the get stuff done guy. That's
an execution.
Yeah, someone that knows how to execute. So a lot of his sort of like views and opinions about immigration are really kind of colored from his experience. I mean, like when you listen to him tell stories, I mean, most of the stuff people probably hear or see about him, it's just sort of like viral clips about him, yelling or cussing or, doing something sort of bad in a congressional hearing. But he's mentioned how like, seeing like kids die of, dehydration on the border, or seeing just like teenage girls that are being, sold as sex slaves, or, like opening up the trunk of a vehicle and having just like babies filled, like in it. I mean, it's just like like in his mind, he's like, the reason when I do with the border is because I can't in good conscience, like, and I'm paraphrasing here, but I think what you should take out of this is that he's passionate because he's seen the worst of mankind. And it's almost like he doesn't even care who the person is in the administration. He's going to, do what he needs to do to, like make sure our borders are secure. Yeah. So he's an interesting guy for sure.
It's the kind of guy that you want, in the sense that you want someone who's going to make things happen, right? When I hear you say, and also he's not going to have a lot of tolerance for like, basically people breaking the rules kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah.
And so do you feel like, so this is interesting because, I feel like there are people that are going to be like, yeah, whoever Trump appoints, they're bad. They're basically guilty by association, right? Trump appoints them, they're bad. But it's not really sounding like that in this case. Or am I getting something wrong?
I mean, if you were going to base your entire perception of a Trump appointment off of just the things I'm saying alone, like I would just find other sources to balance what I'm saying. I mean, like if there was something just glaring in both his background and or John Thune's background that I'm like, yeah, like we haven't even talked about Stephen Miller. Like I can talk your ear off, and I'm not even prepared. Like he is someone we absolutely should be afraid as in the Trump administration, not Tom Homan. But I do think just kind of taking sort of like what he's done in context. So under Trump, he was responsible for the deportation of I have the numbers pulled up here, 935,000 deportations.
Wow. Which sounds like a lot.
It is a lot.
I don't know what it is. Okay.
Yeah, and Trump has been pretty vocal on the campaign trail that he wants to do like a mass deportation. So, I mean, I guess if that was something that you wanted to do, Tom Homan was the guy. But the numbers under Obama, I got those pulled up too. You want to take a guess?
600,000 in 2015.
Yeah. So from the time Barack Obama was in the office, 2009 to 2016, he deported 5.3 million people. It's one of the reasons that Obama kind of had the moniker of deporter in chief, because like Obama was, I mean, like if the Democrats really wanted to troll Trump, like they could start putting out ads to say you'll never be able to deport as many people as Obama, you know. Like, it would drive them crazy, but then they would lose a bunch of votes, you know. So it's probably smart that they're not doing that.
Dude, that's funny, man. And so basically, this guy's a bulldog. Trump knows he's going to get things done. He doesn't seem like too controversial of a pick, and yet at the same time, I mean, does Trump really care if picks are controversial? It doesn't seem like he does.
I don't think so. I mean, I think so. John Thune, not a Trump pick, but a new leader emerging in this new Trump world. Homan basically is, he's rough around the edges, as you would imagine. I mean, like if anybody knows any in the police force or military that's been in for 20 plus some odd years, like you're not going to get a polished, seasoned like talker. So he has been called a lot of different names, racist, whatnot, because he's deporting a bunch of brown people. I mean, I don't have any immediate reason to believe that he's racist, but then again, I'm not necessarily like, looking specifically on racist things he said and or done. So
yeah, any last thoughts?
Yeah, no, I would say that if folks found this useful, put something in the comments about who you want us to kind of do a little deeper dive on, and we can record a session.